Hi everybody, Golden Era Bookworm here. Today I have the pleasure of showing you a new a new shipment that's come in, and that is my new Sandow'S adjustable spring grip testing dumbbells. They're called grip testing dumbbells because these particular dumbbells, again from Eugene Sandow, had this beautiful bell attachment, or I should say a bell incorporated into the spring grip action, which allowed you to check your grip as you basically performed the light dumbbell system. And the whole idea behind, I guess, is the many different types now of spring grip dumbbells that were available through Eugene Sandow. He had many patents. I can't even remember how many he has, but I've seen at least 4 different patents, even up to 5 different patents. And with each, he subsequently improved the design of the dumbbell. The first one basically had several springs inside, and even then he thought of a new method to make it even easier for the practitioner of the light dumbbell system to get it right. And basically the bell, which I'll show you in a minute, when you actually gripped the dumbbell to create the tension, the required tension to actually initiate the correct neuromuscular tension in the muscle before performing the exercise. To facilitate that, he put a bell, and I'll show you that now. The bell basically ensured the practitioner that every time that it rang, you had squeezed the dumbbell sufficiently. That was the purpose of it. And so here we have, just let's look at this one. This is a beautifully preserved box in itself, and that's really hard to find in itself. It's really beautiful. You can see here for powerful arms and wrists, for a mighty back and shoulders. Patented in all countries, Eugene Sandow, late instructor in physical culture to King George V. I'm assuming then that these, seeing that it says the late instructor, maybe it's already when he passed away. So these might have been produced in the 1930s. I'm not too sure. However, yeah, you can see it's obviously from the Sandow Appliance Company in London. If I open this box very carefully, again, wonderfully preserved box. It's a beautiful condition. We find the dumbbells inside. And I'll just remove some of the plastic. These are of course a part of now my physical culture museum, which I'm building up and hope to open one day. And I got these recently, and what's so wonderful about them is the condition. I mean, these are absolute mint condition. Not a single piece of rust on them. It's beautiful. It is the best, easily the best set of dumbbells that I own. You can see it says they're made in England, and on the other side, Sandow's patent. Sandow's patent. And here it shows you how you actually can adjust the resistance of the actual dumbbell. Positive means you add more. Negative, so if you go clockwise, you actually add more. But if you go anti-clockwise, you decrease the resistance. And that's basically how this works, right? And just to, again, demonstrate what I meant. See, a lot of people in the initial design of the dumbbell, Sandow's spring grip dumbbell, they actually had the springs running vertically, and you can remove them and add them, but people started losing the springs, right? And so he basically thought of a new design which would vary the tension in a larger, thicker coil like this one through rotation, as I showed you before. More resistance, less resistance. And not just that, he further improved the design through this, firstly, horizontal adjustable coil spring, But then he added this wonderful device so that when you actually gripped correctly, this is incorrect, it's not all the way. There you go. That final squeeze that I gave it completely closed the dumbbell and gives that wonderful bell, like that beautiful ring from the bell. And that's how you know you've actually gripped the dumbbell correctly. And then, for example, now I'm activating sufficient muscle. You can see my forearm's completely tight. There is voluntary tension. And now, for example, I can perform a bicep curl or a shoulder press or whatever. And I can feel my muscle is, for example, my bicep is tense, right? If I let go, it's nice and relaxed now. But once I grip the dumbbell again, oops, that didn't quite release. That was a bit of a bad, there we go, let's do it again. There, now my bicep is tense again. You can see it's not moving, right? Because it gives the required tension to the muscle. A brilliant invention from Eugene Sandow to really help people stimulate the correct feeling in the exercise. A wonderful invention from Eugene Sandow. Again, no rust on these whatsoever. I'll take the second one out carefully because I don't want to damage the box. Another wonderful, beautiful, beautiful dumbbell. There's both of them. Again, made in England. Sandow's patent. Beautiful, just perfect mint condition, like as if they've never been used before. And what's also great is that this particular set comes with the original booklets and exercise chart, right? That's the booklet. Can't really see it, right? And this booklet actually tells you all sorts of things. What to wear when you're exercising, how long, where to exercise, gives you all these different tips. It's a booklet, right? And it's got some anatomy chart. Let me place this down here so you can have a very good look at it. It's got an anatomy chart, and it's got a pull-out exercise chart as well, right? Whoops, it's coming all the way out now. Oh, it's actually not all the way out. Oh, but this one's a bit torn. Got to be very careful with it. But it opens up with a full chart with all the exercises on. It's a bit torn, unfortunately, but I mean, it's still in wonderful condition. But you can see that it's got, unfortunately that one page is torn, but it's got all the exercises in a very large chart, kind of like a poster that you'd probably want to put up on your wall, I can imagine, something like that. And once you've read his books, like Sandow's System of Physical Culture as an example, you could then, I guess, yeah, just pull this poster out from the booklet because it's got the chart and instructions in it, and yeah, you can then exercise. That's basically what I wanted to show you all. My new addition to my my ever-growing physical culture museum. I really want to be careful with the box, but the box is in beautiful condition. It's just, you guys probably don't understand why I'm so impressed with the box. Usually when you buy these, firstly, the boxes barely exist nowadays, and if they do, they're usually in tatters from the use, just from the absolute use. You know, these things were used by many people over well over 100 years, but this box is just wonderful, beautiful. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this very special presentation of a new acquisition, my new Sandow'S adjustable grip testing dumbbells. If you've enjoyed the video, please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't to the Golden Era Bookworm, leave me your comments, and thank you again for watching. If you'd like to support my research and my acquisition of such pieces for my growing physical culture museum, which I hope one day I will open, together with a library, yeah, I want to do all this kind of wonderful physical culture institute kind of thing. Yeah, if you want to support this project, which a lot of people are supporting me all around the world, please donate via PayPal. You can become a patron. You can visit my website where you can get access to many of these books, many of Eugene Sandow's books, and other out-of-print books, as well as courses in old school bodybuilding. And of course, always email me if you wish to collaborate, or of course if you wish to pass on your magazines, books, or memorabilia, old equipment. I will keep it in a very safe condition, because these relics of the past, I think, have a lot to teach us. And even Eugene Sandow's rediscovering his system of training has been truly an experience for me, and I'm glad to be sharing this with the world. Hope you've enjoyed watching the video. This is the Golden Era Bookworm. Bye for now.